My God, I hate drugs.
He is due to retire in a week, but Armed Forces Chief General Carlito Galvez is likely to end his military career with a case before the Ombudsman. This after he lashed out at party list Representative Castro, openly accusing her of being an active member of the communist movement. Our senior correspondent David Santos tells us more.
While defending his men, General Carlito Galvez on Monday criticized ACT Teachers Party List Representative Castro and former Congressman Satur over the incident in Talaingod, Davao del Norte. The military and police arrested Castro, Ocampo, and several others last November 28 on charges of trafficking and kidnapping lumad children. They all have been released on bail.
Trying to bring them to Tagum is in connection with this celebration that they want to make it bongga ba. Maraming bata sa suporta, they will invite international media to make a big spectacle.
Defense Chief Delfin Lorenzana is referring to the 50th anniversary of the Communist Party of the Philippines this month.
Ito yung talagang patunay na talagang itong si Castro at saka itong si Satur, they are active members of the CPP-NPA. Nahuli natin si Laglag, nahuli natin si Silva, wala na silang tao na magamit. Kaya dito talaga, Satur is now doing it actively kasi wala nang silang mautusan dun sa baba.
On behalf of Ocampo and their companions, Congresswoman Castro tells CNN Philippines they are vehemently denying Galvez's allegations.
Dangerous itong ginagawa ng AFP na red tagging kahit na kami na miyembro na mismo ng House of Representatives, ibinoto ng mamamayan at nire-red tag kami.
Nilalagay niya sa alanganin ang buhay ni Satur, ni Representative France, in the context na sinabi mismo ni Pangulong Duterte na magtatayo na siya ng Duterte Death Squad, na ang mga target ay yung mga katulad ng binabanggit ni Galvez.
The left-leaning Makabayan bloc to which Castro belongs is eyeing charges against General Galvez before the Ombudsman. If the case is indeed filed, it could compromise Galvez's retirement benefits since he is due to retire next week. But AFP insiders say that's not likely to happen since Galvez has been issued an Ombudsman clearance months ago. David Santos, CNN Philippines.
Court insiders say the Supreme Court has ruled Palawan Province is not entitled to any share from the Malampaya gas project. CNN Philippines sources say the voting was unanimous. A petition was filed questioning an executive order issued by then-President Gloria Macapagal Arroyo that gave Palawan Province a share from the Malampaya natural gas project royalty. The EO authorized the release of half of the disputed 40% local government share to the province and congressional districts of Palawan as well as Puerto Princesa City. Petitioners said the order violated the local government code and the Constitution's guarantee of equitable wealth sharing. They said neither the provincial governor, lawmakers, nor the Puerto Princesa mayor was authorized to sign on behalf of other local government units in Palawan. They added the local government code contains a provision stating that proceeds should be directly released to local government units. In 1990, the government entered into a service contract with Shell Philippines Exploration BV and Occidental Philippines Incorporated. The contract covered the exploration and later on drilling of a natural gas reservoir around 80 kilometers from the Palawan coastline. The project was said to be the largest single investment in the country, estimated to generate around $8 to $10 billion for the government. It's all eyes on the Araneta Coliseum again tomorrow for the UAAP Men's Basketball Finals. The Ateneo Blue Eagles and the UP Fighting Maroons are going head-to-head one more time in Game 2 of their best-of-3 series. Tip-off is at 3:30 in the afternoon. Ateneo is gunning for a sweep of the series after winning Game 1 last Saturday. But UP is hoping to force a do-or-die match for the championship. Earlier today, UP men's basketball had a send-off mass at the Parish of the Holy Sacrifice inside UP Diliman. The entire team gathered for a moment of prayer and silence as they asked for strength and guidance ahead of their crucial game.
We have to, play defense till the end, get stops, and just create plays and get shots.
Still the same basketball. We just have to go out there and get the first one and get ready for Saturday.
Who do you think will win Game 2 of the UAAP Men's Basketball Finals? Cast your vote on the Sports Desk Twitter and Facebook pages at SportsDeskPH. Coming up, find out how the so-called
support reimposing the death penalty for drug-related crimes. Yes or no?
Should the president authorize the issuance of medical bulletins about his health? Yes or no? Everybody, General Bato, kanino po kayo tumitingin?
Kay Secretary Tolentino.
Yes na yes na yes. Ang daming yes, lahat po. Yes.
Yeah, everyone said yes. Siguro, gusto ko lang tanungin natin si General Bato, ba't siya nakatingin kay Secretary Francis?
Sir, pakisagot in 5 seconds.
Titignan ko mga kakampi ko kung anong sagot nila. Kampi ko si Francis Tolentino at saka si JB Ercito. Mga kakampi ko yan eh.
Okay, sige.
In unison.
Para pare-pareho sila.
United we
Tama
stand.
naman. Divided.
Divided we fall.
Should medical marijuana be legalized? Yes or no?
Interesting. Ay, General Bato, sure na po kayo. Okay. Are you in favor of divorce if the marriage is irreconcilable or abusive? Yes or no? Are you considering running for higher office in 2022? Considering, yes or no?
Considering
yes or no?
lang.
Considering running for higher office. Yes or no? Magsabi kayo ng totoo. Lahat no. Okay, lahat daw no, ah.
Walang
They are not
tatakbo ulit.
considering running for higher office in 2022. Let's check back with them in 2022. Are you in favor of granting same-sex couples legal rights and status under the current civil union bill? Yes or no? We have two. Everyone except for Gary
Congressman
Alejano.
Gary Alejano. Well, the Senate President filed Senate Bill 2026, seeking to lower the age of criminal liability from 15 to 13. Ang tanong, would you vote to approve this measure? Yes or no?
Vicky and Melba still pay 10 pesos for their jeepney ride on Tuesday morning. They're not aware, starting today, jeepney minimum fare is temporarily back to 9 pesos. This is after the LTFRB published a resolution for a provisional 1 peso jeepney fare rollback following recent cuts to diesel prices.
10 pesos kasi yung minimum fare.
Sumakay na kami ng jeep kanina, 10 pa rin eh. Mas maganda pa, mas mababa pa dyan.
Just like the passengers, most jeepney drivers like Lito Tuliao are still not aware of the rollback.
Wala pa naman official na ano sa kanyan eh, na ibababa na. Kakakuha lang namin ng fare matrix. Ibababa na naman. Nagbayad kami ng taripa na yan.
And there are those like Joselito who has been charging 9 peso minimum fare even before the rollback because he still doesn't have the 10 peso fare matrix.
Eh wala pa kasi akong taripa eh. Kaya 9 pa rin. Ganon din, magbababa rin naman eh.
Transport and commuter groups both say there would have been no confusion had LTFRB consulted them. They went to the LTFRB office on Tuesday morning for the scheduled hearing on the pending petition to move the minimum jeepney fare back to 8 pesos, only to find out it has been canceled. The hearing has been moved to January next year.
Biglaan, hindi po dumaan dun sa tinatawag nating demokratikong proseso.
Dapat doon, binigyan muna kami ng resolution.
Gusto sana namin formal para yung ating mga tsuper at pasahero hindi mag-aaway sa labas. Noong nag-increase kami, nag-antay pa kami ng mahigit 10 araw bago kami nakasingil.
LTFRB member Eileen Lizada was also not aware the hearing was canceled and the provisional fare rollback would take effect today. Lizada said she was waiting for the board to address her comments on the resolution draft yesterday.
We may issue the corresponding relief. Pwede. Pero in this case kasi, merong petition. So when there is a petition, what is the next thing to do? Dapat ang ginawa kasi namin noon, prioritize yung petition.
But LTFRB chairman says there's no need for public hearing.
Nevertheless, yung Yung board resolution naman din po, ay kinikilala natin yung mga nangyayari in the last several weeks, ano? Yung tinatawag natin yung pulso ng bayan kung saan yung mga pasahero humihingi na rin ng pagbaba ng pamasahe dahil nga bumababa yung oil price.
LTFRB also sees no reason to refund the jeepney drivers and operators payments for the fare matrix when the 10 peso minimum fare was implemented last month. Caroline Bonquin, CNN Philippines.
The House of Representatives approves on third and final reading a bill granting emergency powers to the Transportation Department to address traffic concerns. Under House Bill 6425, the Transportation Secretary would be granted emergency powers over 3 years as traffic chief. The Secretary can put up a unified traffic system for specific metropolitan areas. He will also have the authority to carry out priority projects that will help ease traffic congestion. The bill identifies 3 areas that will be under his jurisdiction: Metro Manila, Metro Cebu, and Davao City. President Duterte had earlier on asked Congress to grant him emergency powers to solve the traffic crisis in Metro Manila. However, a number of lawmakers have expressed concern over the proper use of public funds should the emergency powers be granted. This prompted President Duterte to set aside his proposal, saying in recent speeches that he no longer cares if traffic gets worse until the end of his term. Malacanang insists President Rodrigo Duterte's latest remark, saying he uses marijuana, was just a joke. His spokesperson Sal Panelo says Mr. Duterte can crack jokes even if heads of state are expected to watch their words. Panelo believes Mr. Duterte's latest remark does not put him in a negative light and make him a bad influence to children. He adds minors do not watch the president's speeches, so there's no harm in his statements if children do not understand them.
You cannot deprive any person, not because he's the president, to crack jokes. As he said, he does it because usually events are boring. Ang test mo doon, pag walang logic, nagpapatawa ka. Pag yung audience mo tumawa, nagpapatawa ka. Pero kung makita mo reaction ng tao, sumimangot, they will feel offended. Ibig sabihin, hindi nagjo-joke yun. He has set a good example by being a good leader.
While the president is firmly against any move to legalize marijuana for recreational purposes, Panelo says Mr. Duterte is in favor of legalizing it for medicinal purposes. This has been his position even before he became president. President Duterte himself has clarified what he said about marijuana was just a joke. But netizens are still talking about his latest remark. This Twitter user focused on how the president delivered that joke. She says Mr. Duterte said it naturally, quote, walang pause, walang change sa tone at body language from the rest of his ramblings. Another netizen says if Duterte did smoke weed, that would explain so much. Facebook user Ara1 believes the statement is a ploy for marijuana dealers to come out. Then she ends her comment with a water gun emoji. This netizen, however, echoes other Duterte supporters. She says the president can say whatever he wants to say, and Filipinos will still embrace him. We appreciate all your online comments on our top story tonight. Keep them coming through our pages at CNN Philippines. We're also live right now on Facebook.